There comes a moment in every life when the heart whispers soft and clear, a call beyond the daily strife, to a place where dreams appear. It's not a loud demanding cry, but a quiet plea to understand that life's true purpose, standing by, lies not in things we hold in hand. It beckons gently through the years, offering an invitation bright to leave behind the doubts and fears, and embrace the unknown, taking flight. For what are we but fleeting souls, wandering through this vast wide world, bound by unseen threads and goals, in search of truths yet to unfurl. So listen closely with your heart to the call that's meant for you, and let the journey now start. For this invitation is to you. It's easy to ignore the sound, the calling that we often miss, too caught in life's whirlwind round, too busy for a taste of bliss. We bury hopes beneath the task, distracted by the mundane grind, and fail to lift the veils and ask what treasures lie for us to find. The invitation waits, you see, not with urgency or haste, but in the space of clarity, where time stands still and hearts can taste the sweet freedom that it brings, a freedom from all that we've known, to spread our wings on brand new springs and soar into the great unknown. But we must choose and take the leap to shed the weight of doubt and fear, and let our hearts and spirits sweep into the realm where dreams. The invitation calls with grace to leave behind the life we built and venture forth to a new place where there's no stain, no touch of guilt. It speaks to us of joy untold, of paths less traveled, yet so wide, of stories yet to be unrolled, of oceans deep where truths reside. But stepping out is not so clear, the way, the place, the why, the when. The world ahead can feel austere, a challenge like no other then. Yet in that challenge lies the key, for only in the unknown's door can we begin to truly see the life we've always been waiting for. To answer this call is not in vain, for what we find will be our guide, a light within the darkest train, a spark of hope we can't deny. To say yes to this invitation is to let go of what we've known, to trust the voice of our foundation, and step into the great unknown. It requires courage, deep and true, to leave behind what once felt safe, to own our dreams and let them stew, and forge ahead with no escape. But what if all the doubts and fears are just the shadows we create that block the beauty waiting near and keep us locked behind a gate? Imagine what we could embrace if only we would choose to try, and trust that there's a higher grace that waits for us to reach the sky. For every step we take in faith, the world reveals its sacred song, and we'll discover, to reach wraith, the purpose we've been seeking long. The invitation asks us now to move beyond our comfort zone, to lift our hearts and take a vow, to trust in paths we've never known. It calls us forth to meet the world, not as we were, but as we are, to let our inner light unfurl and shine as brightly as a star. The world will change, it's plain to see, as we choose to walk its road, and every step will set us free. Each challenge is a new abode. For life, you see, is not a race, but a journey we must take, a winding path with love and grace that leads us to the choices we make. And in those choices, we'll find the beauty waiting to unfold, a world beyond, a life aligned, where dreams and truths are ours to hold. We may not know where this path leads or what we'll find along the way, but each step forward, we plant seeds, and from those seeds, new life will sow. It's the unknown that calls us forth, a voice that stirs the soul to rise, and though we may feel full of worth, there's something greater in the skies. To heed this invitation song is to embrace the life within, to trust that where we don't belong is where the light and love begin. For each of us is meant to grow, to seek, to wander, and to roam. And though the road may feel unknown, we're never truly all alone. The invitation calls us wide, to seek the depths, to touch the sky, to move beyond and learn to glide, to live a life that can't deny. So when you hear the quiet call, don't let it pass, don't turn away, for life's true invitation, always waiting for you night or day. It's not a loud and urgent cry, but a gentle plea that calls you near, to trust the beauty in the sky, to let your heart unshaken steer. For in the answering, you will find a life that's yours to claim and keep, a life of joy, of peace of mind, where dreams and hopes are yours to reap. So answer now without delay, for the invitation calls you here to step into the light of day and leave behind all doubt and fear. This invitation, tender, true, is meant for you and you alone, to live a life that's full and new, to make the unknown your very home. The future waits, it's wide and clear, a canvas stretched before your eyes, where dreams are born and joy appears, and every step leads to the skies. It's not about what we can see, but trusting in the great plan that life unfolds so beautifully as we step forward hand in hand. The invitation is your guide, a path that calls with love and grace to leave behind the things that hide and step into a new embrace. So walk with faith and never fear, for this is the invitation clear.